that can help you be able to create an income online. So let me go ahead and share my screen, you guys, and we're going to get started. So again, welcome everybody. Today, I'm kind of really excited about this one because today we're really focusing on showing moms how they can have a Freedom May, where moms can make 10K, which is 2 hours a day. And I know that's so hard to wrap your head around. So, you guys, I got to start with sharing this with you. I'm a mom of 6 kids. I only have 2 left at home, and I'm a grandma to 5. And when I discovered this process in September of 2022, I was not only working, trying to get network marketing to work for me, and I was literally working very hard to do that. But in the midst of that, I was also helping taking care of my grandchildren, which we still do today. Because I'm like, we're not going to put no kids in daycare. They're going to be raised by family. So I would go get my little peanut from preschool at 11:30, and then I would have to pick my daughter up from school at 3, my other granddaughter from school at 3:30, and be back to get my other 2 grandchildren off the bus at 3:45. So I needed flexibility. And this, what I'm sharing with you today, has given it to me. I was able to get all my income earning activities done before I walked out of my door in the morning at 11:15 a.m. to get my granddaughter. So when I tell you there is a time freedom with this 2-hour workday, you're absolutely going to love it, because this process, working 2 hours a day consistently, I made 152,000 in 6 months. You guys, that's what we're sharing with you today. So if you are really wanting to have more time and more income, you are definitely in the right place. And so you are here because you are ready to learn how to make passive daily pay online, but you just don't know where to start. And maybe you're also here because you want to know the recipe to make 10K in May. So here's Heather, and her first full month inside our community, you guys, she made $9,900. For 10 years, she's been looking for this. Absolutely looking for a way to make real money online. And that's what she discovered by following this process I'm sharing with you today. And Andrea, in April, she made 14,576. And she already has made over 1,200 for May. Imagine, as a mom, working around your children, being able to achieve this type of income. Because back in 2022, I was struggling. I was disappointed in myself, you guys. And then I followed this proven process. And not only did I make 6 figures in 6 months, I ended up making my first million in 17 months. So because of this digital marketing process, I'm a self-made millionaire. And now we have the time and the freedom to do the things that we love. And I'm excited to announce, starting on Wednesday, our travels for the summer begin again. We will be in San Antonio, Texas for a week. We'll be home for like 4 days. We're going to Hawaii for 2 weeks. We'll be home for like 5 days. And then I'm taking my grandchildren as well. And then we're going to a beach home in Florida. We'll be home for a few weeks after that. And then we're going to Colorado. And the travels just begin, because you guys, you can do this business completely from your phone with 4 apps. Literally, I can do this business from anywhere. And that's what I want for you. It's the flexible, the freedom, because you can be on the floor doing puzzles with your children, and this business can be working for you. So how would it feel to make 10K in May with a part-time passive income stream? Because you realize, when I teach you today how to make 10K in May, that means you can do it again in July, because you can just do the same steps again, over and over again. And that is what I love, because you can have a completely different summer if you want to. So look, as Tamara made 5,348 hours for the month of April. She made $13,000, you guys. This is what's happening with this program. Michelle did 8,200 for April, and that was her highest month she's had. $1,500 day the day before. So Leslie, she had a $3,800 Friday, a $2,700 Sunday. This was last week, and she made $21,000 for April. Truly life-changing income. And that, my friends, is passive income. Because see, passive income is income that requires little to no labor to produce and to maintain. The numbers that you've seen with the people making passive income like this, you guys, they didn't have to get on the phone with anybody. They didn't have to friend request anybody. They didn't have to DM anybody. We are going to show you how to do all of this fully automated, okay? 100% fully automated. So there's 6 ingredients to have a 10K month. The first is you guys got to commit. Okay, if you're a mom listening to me, you committed, right? When you got pregnant, that was a commitment. You know, you couldn't back out. Labor was coming, right? But it was worth the commitment. And look what it turned into. So that's the very first step. When you want to make 10K in May, you need to commit. The second step is promote product or programs that are in high demand. You guys, I can give you the best techniques and skills today, but if you don't promote a product that people actually want, it's not going to work. So I'm going to share with you products that people actually want. So why do I recommend promoting digital programs? Because they're proven. You guys make 100% profit. Imagine when you are working from home around your family, you make 100% of that money. So let me give you a perspective of this. So our number one selling product is $900. So when I did network marketing, I averaged about 25% profit. This process that I'm teaching you today, you'll make 100% profit. So check this out. Make 100% profit. That means you get a customer, you actually get 900 into your bank account. Well, if you were only making 25%, that's only $225. You guys, I wish somebody would have showed me this years ago when I was trying to be successful in network marketing, because if they would have, I would have been like, oh, that's why I'm working so hard, because I'm only making 225 instead of making all of the money. And I get it if you're like me and you're like, how the heck are they making 100% profit? You guys, it's because the company creates the website. And so that's what you pay them 29 bucks for the website and you get a done for you business where you make 100% profit. It actually is a no-brainer. And when I discovered this in 2022, that to me was a breath of fresh air, right? I wanted 100% profit. Now, many of you might be like, well, but I'm a mom and I really love this lip gloss. Well, on a lip gloss, you make about 9 bucks, right? Like, I really like this lip gloss, but I'm going to like it and use it, but I'm not going to like it to make an income off of, because one lip gloss, you make $9. So let's just do a little math. 12 customers in May makes you $10,800 off of just 12 customers. Now, if you're only making 25% profit, you are going to need 45 customers in May to make 10,000. I can see how that could be harder. But check this out. If you're selling a lip gloss, you would need 1,112 customers to make 10,000. That's why some people can't wrap their head around the amount of money we can make, because they're thinking in small numbers. But let me give you a little different perspective. Okay, 45 customers at 25% profit, you're making 10,000. If you make 100% profit, 45 customers, you made 40,000. What makes more sense to you, 40,000 or 10? But what if you got 1,112 customers at 900? You're a self-made millionaire. Do you want to sell 1,100 lip glosses or 1,100 digital programs and become a self-made millionaire and completely change the generational wealth in your family? This is definitely screenshot worthy right here, by the way. Screenshot this, because I truly want you to understand the power of you are worth making 100% profit, my friends. The next is when you promote a digital program, you're paid directly into your bank account. And the next is you get to sell something that truly helps others. I love the fact that when I sell a digital program and a mom or a dad or an aunt or an uncle or grandparent takes this process and actually implements it, they can never have to take a calculator to that grocery store. They can retire early. They can fire their boss. They can become the full-time mom or the full-time dad. They can travel. They can change their zip code. They can do things that they never could do before because they didn't have such a solution like we're presenting to them. That's why I love what I get to do, because I know the only way I'm making an income is by helping other people. So you will definitely love promoting digital programs if you truly love helping other people. So step 3, oh, this is your freedom machine, my friend, because this is where you're going to automate your business. And it's right here. It's pages just like this that will be out there working for you 24/7. Now, when I finally was able to wrap my head around this, I was like, oh my gosh, I have my life back. This page right here allows you to never have to bother a friend and family to buy from you. This page right here allows you to never have to DM people or never have to friend request people and slide into their comments and start these engaging conversations. This does all of the work for you. It actually comes in 3 parts. So when somebody puts their email in, they're immediately taken to this thank you page and where they get to watch a video and learn. And then they immediately through their email are sent a daily pay online business that works for you 24/7. But check this out. Do you see right here these bars? At any time, anybody can buy from you. So you don't even have to follow up or follow through with people. I've been doing this business for almost 20 months now, and I've never heard the word no. I've never had to ask anybody to buy. But get this, you want to have a 10K in May? All you need is 10 people a day to put their email in because on average inside my community, 1 out of 20 people are buying. So if 10 a day put their email in every other day, that's a $900 every other day, which is 10,000 in May. This is another page you need to screenshot because I want you to understand this is your freedom machine. This is what's going to change your zip code. This is what's going to give you more time with your family. Because here's what I love. When I get done hanging out with you guys today, I'm done with my day. I got to go hang out with my family. I'm going to go grab my little peanut. We're going to go do something fun. I'm going to take her to, she likes Starbucks and she loves those cake pops at Starbucks. And I just get to be a grandma and a mom the rest of my day. And that's why I truly love what I get to do. So step 4, getting your business discovered. So this system sounds really great, right? But how in the world do eyeballs get to this? Now, this is where the step 4 comes in, right? So we're going to show you how to get your business discovered. Now, I'm an introvert. So when I discovered the fact that I can use classified ads as a way to build my business, it literally, I was able to go copy and paste free ads, copy, paste, post. For 30 minutes a day, I could post free ads, you guys. And then you can build a faceless brand if you want to. You can create content where you don't even have to show your face. Now, many people have to do it this way because they have a job that doesn't even allow them to be on social media. Or many people want to do it this way. So we actually can show you how to build that faceless brand. Now, the next is by using social media. You guys, you can learn an attraction marketing method that will literally attract people to you on social media. This process has literally helped me generate a business, a global business, literally all over the world. So step 5 is you got to relate in your content. So now here's the cool part about social media. And that is the fact that there's 4.8 billion people on social media. So I can promise you, your customers are ready to buy from you. They just haven't discovered you yet. So how can you stop the scroll to get them to discover you? And that is exactly through knowing who your perfect customer is. How do you stop the scroll hooks? How to do a CTA, which is a call to action, and invite your potential customers into your automated freedom machine. Now, step 6 is get a new customer. You guys, that is the recipe to a 10K month. And if you notice, so you get products that you can promote immediately. We give you a pre-built automated system. All you got to focus on is generating the content. So here's my question for you. And I want to put this in the chat real quick, okay? And my question for you is, which would you rather do? Would you rather learn how to create 3 pieces of content a day to make an income, make daily pay, learn how to create 3 pieces a day and make 900 a day? Or would you rather work for 8 hours at a job for somebody else? Put content or job. I'm curious what people would love to do on here real quick. I'm curious because to me, I was like, oh, that's all I have to do is create 3 pieces of content a day and I can track my customers to me. Yes, content, exactly. Because you guys all already consume social media. Imagine instead of being just a consumer, what if you could take an hour a day of that and be a creator? So what I want to do now is I would love Lizelle to come and share. You guys, she did 15,100 for the month of April, which is $280,000 in rand money. Here in the US, 15,000. In South Africa, 280,000. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick. And I want to find her. I want her to share with you guys because she has just followed this process step by step. I'm looking for her. Oh, there you are, my friend. Okay, you should be able to unmute.
Everyone, thank you so much. What an honor to absolutely be here tonight. You know what? Just over 4 months ago, I was sitting right there where you are sitting right now, thinking to myself, I don't know how I'm going to get out of my financial situation. I'm a mother of 3, been divorced before. That heaviness of having to take care of them just took the best of me, and I just didn't know how I was going to get out of my financial situation. So what happened was, when I was a young girl, I always wanted to be a mother, right? So I thought I was going to get married, live happily ever after, but then I got divorced and I got thrown into this cruel reality of fighting for myself, fighting for my place in life, fighting for my kids' place in life. And when COVID happened, I decided enough is enough. Life is too short. I was going to get skilled online. I was going to learn some skills online, open up a little beauty salon, which I did. I opened up the beauty salon, but you guess what? I tried it all on my own. Okay. I did not know that a community like this existed. So I went and I tried it all on my own. And fast forward 2 years later, I spent over 127,000 South African Rand on opening up a little beauty salon, which I wasn't making enough money with. I ended up having to take more clients to be able to make more money. And my poor kids had to suffer with it. So during 2023, I went on this quest to look for something online because I knew online was the way of the future, right? Put a yes in the comments if you've ordered something online for the past 3 months, because everything is going online. So I knew online was the way for me to go. I could work, do something from home. I just didn't know what. And this is what I'm about to share with you. Tonight, you are getting the plan on how to get out of your situation, because that's exactly what I needed. The one day, this beautiful soul stepped into my beauty salon, a woman I never met, and she spends so much money on face treatments. And I wanted to know, how does she make so much money? I mean, I live in a very small town. Tell me what you're doing to make so much money. And then she told me digital marketing. I didn't know what it was. I had to Google it afterwards. I still had to ask her, please tell me more about this. And she invited me to a webinar, much like you are invited to tonight. And I still remember it vividly. I had to ask myself, Lizelle, that night, I asked myself, you're either going to use and the excuse of not having money and just stay in your situation, not being able to send your kids to varsity, not being able to give them what they need, or you're going to get money together and possibly change your future. Well, that's almost 4 months ago. And I just have added 280,000 Rand month in April. This business has not only changed my life, but it has changed my family's life. Now, financial freedom is not just money anymore. It's lying in bed with my 10-year-old at night, talking about what we're going to do for Mother's Day, and not being able, or doing that instead of taking a sleeping pill just because I can't handle my stresses. This is what this program did, because I just didn't know how to get out of my situation. And this program taught me step by step. So what started as I was going to do this part-time, within 5 weeks, I left my full-time 9 to 5, be a stay-at-home mom working a 2-hour workday. That's what I did. Proved them all wrong that thought this was too good to be true. This sounds like a scam. I mean, even my sister, that was the one that thought it was a scam, is joining now. This is what this program did for me. So my only question to you tonight is, would you die for your child tonight? I know this is a very bold question, but there's a reason I'm asking for it, because as mothers, we would do anything for our children, right? But would you live for them? Because I'm telling you, that same fire that is in you, that you would do anything for them, is the same fire that can change your entire life and give you a new future that you never thought possible. You just need the tools. You just need the plan. And this is what there is for you. So you've got that same choice that I had over 4 months ago. And I'm telling you, I can never look back. This is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. And I love your story. I love seeing your content come across, by the way. You're so good. It's really, I love watching your success. So appreciate you sharing, my friend. Ah, so good.
Thank you.
Yes. And you guys, you understand, like I'm in Kansas, she's in South Africa, right? And because of social media, our paths have been able to cross. And I think that is really cool, you guys. You literally can build a global business and get to know other amazing people from all over the world. And I love that. So you might be thinking right now, well, Michelle, these steps sound really good, but I don't know anything about promoting products or programs. I don't know anything about a sales funnel. I don't know anything about social media. Matter of fact, I don't even have a social media channel. I don't even know how to stop the scroll. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by a CTA? And how do I attract customers? You guys, that is why we have created this program. So let me ask you this question. How would you like help executing these steps so you can get on your path to 10K? And that is why we have launched the Legacy Builder program. Now, it's not a course. I gotta share that with you. It's not a course. So let me ask in the comments, who has purchased a course before but has never completed the course? Let me know in the comments if you purchased a course before but have never completed the course. Yes, I call it the treadmill moment, right? When we purchase something because we are excited, but the moment that excitement goes away, the excuses come to play, right? Oh, I don't have time, or it's so hard to do this around my children. Oh, we just have way too much going on. You're only saying that because you've lost hope. And so that's why I was like, I am not going to introduce a new course to the world. I am going to introduce a program to shock the world, because this is not a course. This is an interactive program where we go live and interactive with you so you can learn and earn together. And not only do you learn and earn together, we do the live calls. And when I'm mentoring you, I actually send you in breakout rooms, and you're in a breakout room with like 4 to 5 other people learning. And so many people have had breakthroughs in these breakout rooms. And so what you learn inside of this, you're going to learn how to go launch to profit in 7 days. You're going to get a 30-day growth marketing strategy plan. So if you're like me and you're brand new to TikTok, I was brand new to TikTok in September of 2022. In September of 2024, I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. So if you're like me and you're brand new, we'll teach you launch to profit and also give you your 30-day growth plan. We're going to teach you how to build a reoccurring income stream, because you have reoccurring bills as well. We're going to teach you that, and we're going to teach you how to make passive daily pay. I'm going to show you how to add multiple income streams, okay? And so this is what it looks like. This is your digital growth community launch legacy builders program. You get literally how to get started, and it's like your paint by number system. Just follow it step by step. Inside of that, you're going to learn the ultimate discovery system. You're going to learn how to build your brand, even how to build a faceless brand. You're going to learn how to copy and paste free ads. You guys, this not only built my email list, this not only built me customer base, but it built my YouTube channel. I'm now monetized on YouTube. You're also going to learn how to market on social media. Again, there's 4.8 billion people just on social media alone, right? You're also going to learn how to build a faceless brand. You guys, this is a 71-page PDF, plus I've done a training attached to it. We walk you through it. This literally gives you a year's worth of content. Plus, it also walks you through how to make 100K your first year by building a faceless brand. Then you also get to be part of our amazing community. Inside of that, you guys, we are doing a 90-day legacy run right now. I am walking you through how to make 10K a month over the next 90 days. So 30K in 90 days. Put in the comments how your life would change if you made 30K in the next 90 days. Please let me know in the comments what that would do for your life. Because you guys realize if you can make 30K in the next 90 days, you can continue to do that over and over. Yes, freedom. I love that word. And so this is what you get inside the community. Now, people that are part of our Legacy Builder program, this is what they're saying. They were able to discover their perfect customer. They were able to get the best coaching, valuable coaching they've ever had, discover their perfect customer, They love the breakout rooms, right? This is what's happening inside the program. So what I want to do next is I want to have Cecilia come on and share you guys, because I love her story, how when she started plugging into the perfect training, the perfect customer training, what it did for her business. So Cecilia, I'm going to let you take it away.
Hi, everybody. I hope you are all well. So I'm Cecilia Jacobs, all the way from South Africa as well. And when I got started in this, I was a very overworked mom. I worked 15 hours a day in my own salon. And most of that studies that I did to do the salon was online. And before that, I had ECD. I studied online. So when I came across this and I realized I could learn how to make an income, learning the skills online, it just absolutely made sense to me. So I started in May. Actually, 21 days from now, I will only be in doing this for a year. So I started back in May 2023. And my very first 6 weeks, I didn't make anything, right? But when I made my first sale after 6 weeks, it was still for me like a very short time. I did see, however, you know what, there's people coming in and within a day, 2 days, 5 days, they were starting to make money. So I was like, because I came from MLM, I mean, I also tried many things before. And because I came from MLM, I thought, I've got this, I know it all. So I skipped some training, right? So by week 6, I decided, no, I'm definitely doing something wrong. So let me go right back into that training and see what it is that I'm missing. And I came across How to Discover Your Perfect Customer, which Michelle was speaking about now. And I went through that training. And I kid you not, like literally the very next morning, I woke up to my first sale. So if there's one thing I can tell people, it doesn't matter whether you sell gold online. If you do not know how to connect or how to discover who your clients is, my friend, nobody ain't going to buy your gold, right? So I literally the next morning, I woke up to my first sale. 2 hours later, another sale. The next morning, $600. And that put me way into profit mode. And I did that working 2 hours a day. I had to fit that into the nooks and crannies of my day because I was working 15 hours a day. I was missing out on everything with my daughter. Sometimes it would be breakfast, lunch, and even dinner that I couldn't have with her, that I was sitting and working. And I was like literally, and I mean, like I said, now it's 11 and a half months. In 21 days, it would be a year. So within 3 months, 6 weeks, before I started, 4 weeks after my very first commission that I decided, let me do the training that I'm supposed to be doing. 4 weeks after that, I had my very first South African 6-figure month, which was 145,000 South African rand. So for me, that turned me immediately into a 6-figure earner. And also my very first time. I've never had 6 figures in my bank account that was like, this is yours, do whatever you want, right? So it just kept on escalating. I mean, every single sprint that I've taken on that's inside like the 30K, 90 days that Michelle showed you now, every single sprint that I've taken on, I've been able to make 10K and more. I mean, last month was a $15,800 month. That's like 293,000 rand in South Africa. The month before that was over 12,000. That's another 228,000 South African rands. I cannot remember the last time I didn't have a 6-figure month as a South African. This has changed my life. Within 3 months, I was out of debt. Month 4, I replaced my prayer car with a safe car to drive my daughter in. Month 5, I flipped my zip code. I moved from a small town called Messina right up to Jeffreys Bay. And I didn't just flip my zip code. I had a dream. I had a vision. I always said, what if every time that I took that short, over budgeted holiday where you have to like really, really plan out every penny. So I always had this vision. What if life could be like this? What if I could walk on the beach at any time with my child? What if from the morning that I wake up until the evening that I go to bed, I could like literally whenever she needs me, be there. So when I flipped my zip code, I literally flipped it into my dream life. I flipped it to beach view. I flipped it to walking on the beach with my daughter. I flipped it to when I pick her up from school, I get to spend the rest of my time with her. I flipped it to being a present mom. So if you've been doubting about this and you've been wondering, you know, all these South Africans telling you, especially the South Africans tonight, been telling you that they've been making this. I want to tell you, within 7 months of starting this, I became my family's first millionaire. My friend, I'm 21 days away from being in on this a year, and I've made over 2.3 million South African rands. So if I could do this, anybody can do this. I'm telling you, anybody. I didn't know alt from enter. I didn't know how to set up TikTok. I had to ask my team the first time, how do I make a video? And this is what life has become. So if I can do this, you sure can do this.
So awesome. So I have a question to ask you. Because you're almost at a year, right? So what do you feel has been the most rewarding part as a mom and being able to do this?
The security that I can offer my child as a single mom, the time. Michelle, I cannot explain the restoration in the relationship between me and my teenager. I mean, I haven't realized how much we have outgrown each other in the time when I was working 15 hours a day. It was like we literally got to know each other again when I started working 2 hours only. But just that knowing that, as a single mom, I have got security for my daughter, and definitely the example that I'm setting, because I'm showing her you don't need to work like that in order to enjoy life. Awesome. It's just amazing. It's just awesome. And I love how easy this was. I mean, I know a lot of people will probably say something like, but it can't be easy. And I mean, me not being techie, this is so step by step.
Yes. Oh, love that so much. I had to share because I wanted you to share that because, as a mom, we, it's always about the time with our children, right?
Absolutely.
So, yes. So you guys, I'm going to share with you, and actually I redid the math on this, but in 30 days, our Legacy Builder program has sold $3.4 million. And actually I did the update number here before I got on here. And for 32 days, we're now at $3,693,000 the Legacy Builder program has made, right? And that is 100% profit into our community's pockets. So that means the community members have made $3.6 million in 32 days just off this Legacy Builder program. And you guys look at this, Ashley, she's made $150,000 in 123 days by following this program, okay? Step by step. Now, a lot of people are going, I don't understand. How are they making money like this? Because the world is going digital. You guys, let me just stop here a minute. Because the world is going digital. That's something you can't deny. No matter what you decide to, if you want to make money, everything is based on some type of product or service, right? Doctors don't make money unless they have patients. That's a buyer, right? Hotels don't make money unless they have people stay at the hotel. Verizon doesn't make money unless they sell this cell phone. Do you realize if you have a cell phone, you bought that from T-Mobile or AT&T or Verizon, right? But that's not Verizon's cell phone. Apple had a vision one day of creating a phone. And Apple allowed other companies to be able to sell a done-for-them, ready-to-go product because Verizon didn't want to take the time to learn how to do this, right? And so now Verizon can sell somebody else's product and they can resell this over and over again because if I sell this to Amy and a month later, Amy decides she doesn't want it because she wants to get the new iPhone, she can return it back to me. I can refurbish it and I can sell it again to Maytha. It can be sold over and over again. So where a lot of people have a hard time wrapping around, you're so used to physical products. Well, now we have the digital world. Example, I bought this marker at Office Depot. You realize Office Depot didn't make this marker. Office Depot bought this marker and are able to resell these markers. It's called business, you guys. But in today's world, when you have a digital product that you can sell, you make 100% profit because there's not all the overhead like you do in other products, right? So no matter what you decide to do today, when you want to make money, you got to be selling some type of product or program or service. Now, if you're selling a service, you're trading time for dollars, right? Now, let's talk about the digital world. The digital goods economy is a gigantic $950 billion market. The e-learning industry did $950 million in 2019. It averages $1.2 billion a day in 2024. You guys, it's projected to hit $3 billion a day by 2027. There is a lot of money to be made in this industry. Why not you? Now, I'm going to have Victoria come and share, you guys, because she actually did 89,000 in April. And I know that's hard to wrap your head around, but you need to hear her story because she had a boutique the year before doing this and made 16,000 for a year. So she didn't have no huge following. She didn't have no fancy background. She is a stay-at-home mom that wanted more for her family's life. So Victoria, I'm going to have you come on and share, my friend.
Hello, can you hear me okay? Because my
Perfect.
Wi-Fi. Okay. Hi, you guys. I always get so pumped up to share this with y'all. Because when I tell you this has literally changed my life, those are not just pretty words. Tell me in the comments who is currently living paycheck to paycheck right now. Okay, because that was us. I grew up watching my dad work 3 jobs. And so that was my idea of making an income. And so I fell into the whole working 3 jobs, working overtime, living paycheck to paycheck. So I am nobody that comes from money. And so when I tell you these numbers, I want you to understand that this has completely changed everything for me and blown my mind. Okay. So, like Michelle said, I am a stay-at-home mama. I have 3 little boys. 2 of them are special needs. 1 is autistic. Our whole schedule is just all over the place with therapy, and all of these things. And I am an Army wife. And so when I started this, my husband was gone. I was holding down the fort, kind of doing everything. So if you are someone who is making these excuses thinking that you might be too busy to do this, hear me out, because I can relate with that 1000%, but I also can relate with the working mamas who want more time with their kids as well. And so I spent years trying to find a legitimate way to work from home. And so I fell into network marketing and MLM. Tell me below who has ever done an MLM, multi-level marketing. I want to address this right away because I've seen some comments asking if that's what this is. And I want you to understand you can't make 100% profit in an MLM. Okay. There's a reason that is called multiple levels. You have somebody at the top that is making bank off of everybody else. You have an upline profiting. You have to recruit and grow a team, all of those things. And you're making a small percentage of somebody else's company. I did that for 7 years because I thought that that was the only way I could stay home with my kids, right? I was a majorly burnout. I was glued to my phone, making 25% of somebody else's company. I did the math on this recently, and that came out to $7 on a mascara. And so for me to make $900, I had to get 125 customers. It was cold messaging, it was parties, it was follow up, all of those things. And so when I saw my friend with this talking about how she made 40 grand in 2 months, you better believe I was that person majorly skeptical that said, yeah, right. Because I had been there, done that, working from home. And I'm like, I don't want anything to do with that again. This is just me personally. Okay. A lot of people love their network marketing business. Amazing if that's you. But for me, I wasn't getting the financial and time freedom that I really wanted out of it. And so I had actually left my MLM, started my own online boutique because I was like, I'm going to do my own thing. I wanted, to be this like independent woman, start my own business, make 100% of the profit. But you guys, if you have ever owned a business, you know the kind of work that goes into that too. You know the financial investment. I went 30 grand into debt to do that. And then I still had to find customers. I still had to cold message. I still had to follow up. I had to ship orders. I had to do all of these things to stay afloat. And to stay afloat, I was making $1,200 a month. So when I went into digital marketing, it was a Hail Mary. We were living paycheck to paycheck. Bills were piling up. We had all of these expenses that we needed. And I hadn't made a sale in my boutique for 6 weeks. So when I tell you, I was just like, okay, I had to talk my husband into this and say, listen, if I can make $1,200 a month with this, I'm going to break even. And in my first month, I made $29,000. Granted, everybody's story is different. Okay. Everyone's story is different, but I've never seen an income like that. And so if you are somebody that is sitting there and you're like, okay, those numbers sound nice, you're in love with the idea of it, but you're mega skeptical, you need to ask yourself, are you more afraid of taking the jump and putting yourself out there? Or are you more afraid of where you'll be in 6 months if you don't? Because I had to have a come to Jesus moment with myself and ask myself that. Like, I didn't want to put myself out there. I didn't want to do something new. And I had to say, but is it worth it for me to do this if I can make an income like this for my family? In 5 months, I hit my first 6 figures. And now 9 months in, I'm over $270,000. I will hit 300K this month. I have already, so for April, I had an $89,000 month. For May alone, I'm already at 13,700 for May. It's crazy. And I do not work more than 2 hours a day. My boys have their mama back. I get to go strawberry picking with them. We get to go to the park. We get to take them on these vacations. Right now, we're planning a beach trip, like with my family. And it's flexible because I don't have to answer to anybody because I work in the nooks and crannies of my day. It is the simplest process to follow. And for those of you that can't wrap your head around it, I want to explain this to you in this way, because I've seen so many comments. Michelle, I hope it's okay if I say this, but I've seen people that are like, okay, well, are you just reselling something to resell something? You need to understand the value here. We have so many business owners who aren't like, they don't want to resell something, but this teaches you how to market anything, anywhere. It's an insane amount of value. And so if you are someone that's like struggling to grasp that, think about it this way. Like, you go to college to learn something, right? I threw 50 grand away on a degree, never used it. And I've made way more here in 9 months than I ever have in my life. You know what I mean? It's freaking worth it to me. And so you need to ask yourself, is it worth it to you to change your family's life on a 2-hour workday? I want you to ask yourself this question real quick before I end this. If a millionaire made if a millionaire came up to you and said, hey, I have made $1 million in 17 months following a 2-hour process, and I am going to walk you through step by step and show you how I did it, would you turn around and walk away, or would you pull up a chair and be like, I'm all ears, tell me how you did it? Because that's me. If you have a CEO mentality and you want to take your time back, take your freedom back for your family, this is it. This is your golden ticket, my friend. And those are not just pretty words. It's happening for so many people. Michelle has built so many 6-figure income earners in here. There will be $1 million, and I will be $1 million income earner this year. And I'd love to watch your journey with this too. So that's just my little rant.
Love it so much. So share with them what happened, what you were able to do the other day.
Oh my gosh. So, like I said, my husband's active duty Army, and we're currently living right outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. He just got orders down to Fort Bragg. It's actually where we got married, so we're excited to go back. But we're close enough to drive down there, and we are buying a house, brand new construction, and we just went down there and put in an offer. It got accepted, and we were talking about we'll be able to put down 50% on this house. And now we're saying, you know what, we may be able to pay cash, which is great. It's like my husband doesn't cry, but like he got teary eyed, you know, just thinking about the idea, because that is freedom for us, you know, just that picture. So it's changed everything for sure.
Truly life-changing. It really
Mhm.
is. Yes. Thank you for sharing that, you guys. And that's one thing I want you to understand what she said a lot of things that hopefully you really took note at. It's anybody can do what we're doing. You know, she was struggling at a boutique. She just didn't have the right vehicle to help her get what she wanted. Now, one of the questions I seen in the comment was, are there any men doing this? You guys, 2 days ago, we did a webinar and we had the men talk on the webinar. So if you are one of the men inside our community, can you please put in the chat what your success has been like? Can you please let the men on here know? Can we give the men some love, please? So if the guys, yes, Howard's like, thank you, I needed to hear this. Yes. So yeah, so Tim's made $180,000 since he's been doing this, and he started doing this in March of 2023. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, right? Daryl, can you put your income? So Ron has already made 8,700. Anyway, correct. Thank you. So that's what I'm sharing with you. Yes, a lot of men are doing this as well. We let the men talk on Wednesday. So this is yeah. So Daryl, he's at 92,000 since January 15th, I think is when he started this. So he will hit 100K before Monday. I already see it and I feel it. So this is just the fun stuff we get to do. So yes, men are just as successful as the women are. Okay. So yeah, this is for everybody today. We're just kind of focused on helping moms have that freedom. So now the next thing that we worry about is how long is it going to take? Right? So we show you how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. So we show you how to copy and paste free ads to high traffic websites for free. Spend 30 minutes a day doing that, copy, paste, post. We show you how to create 3 pieces of content, 1 hour a day doing that. So there's an hour and 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes a day learning, responding to comments and to emails. You guys, this is exactly the process I followed, and it took me right to 6 figures. I would get up in the morning, get 2 of my grandchildren on the bus, go to my office, get done working by 11:15 a.m., and then go get my granddaughter from preschool, and I would be a grandma and a mom the rest of my day. And my automated system did the rest of the work for me. And so I'm going to have Amy come on, you guys, because Amy was able to make 100K in 9 months. And she had 2 jobs when she discovered this. She was working 70 plus hours a week at 2 jobs. So she's going to share with you how she was able to fit this in and then be able to walk away from those 2 jobs. So Amy, take it away.
Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad to see you here. This tells me that you want something better for your life. You're sick of struggling. From one mom to another, from a single parent just trying to get by. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to all of you, men and women, that have been busting your butt for somebody else and just still struggling to get by. Unfortunately, yeah, here I found myself divorced, raising 3 kids on my own. One job wasn't enough. I got paid very well, but it was not enough when you're doing it on your own. So as a single mom, I found myself getting another job that turned into 18 hours a day for 3 years straight. I was burned out. I was really disappointed in myself because here I am at 50 years old, trying to raise kids to be good humans and go on about their life, but they're watching their mom struggle, working all the time, and I was losing my relationship with them. It's not all about the money, okay? I want to say that. I wanted my time back. I was losing my relationship with them because that's all I did was work. And it just didn't seem like I was getting ahead no matter what I was trying to do. So yeah, I'm talking to you that have been working so hard to just provide. Sometimes even 2 incomes isn't enough. So exactly a year ago, my daughter put me on TikTok. I didn't know anything. I wasn't even on social media. I had all the cards stacked against me, but you know what? I decided to put me first for once. I wanted something better for me. I wanted something better for my kids. And I wanted to give them their mom back full time. Even though I was legitly working 18 hours a day, I heard Michelle say, 2 hours a day you can fit this in. I jumped all in exactly a year ago. I'm celebrating my 1-year anniversary, and I went in blindly. You guys, I didn't even know what the plus sign was on TikTok. Seriously. I had to Google what digital marketing was. I knew nothing. I just had a hope and a prayer. Okay. I wasn't tech savvy. I knew absolutely nothing, but I was willing to do something different. Okay. So with that being said, because it's a done for you system, this will all be handed to you. Your job is to learn about digital marketing and social media. And I was willing to invest 2 hours a day in between my jobs. And that's what I did. Half an hour in the morning, 45 minutes during my lunch break, in between jobs. And then when I got home at night, I did that. And 10 weeks in, I not only quit one of those jobs, but I quit both because I had learned how to earn, right? I learned what digital marketing was about and how to market on social media. Digital products that I didn't create, but I was able to make 100% profit because they were mine once I purchased them. That's what you do, is plug in and learn. That's what this community is going to do for you. So by 12 weeks in, you guys, I became a stay-at-home mom for the first time ever. I had earned over 25 grand at that point. And it just blew my mind. I just still to this day, a year later, I pinch myself. 9 months in, I hit 100 grand. My 1-year anniversary was 2 days ago. I am well over 200 grand earned in 1 year. And on day one, I didn't know nothing about any of it, but I plugged in every day. I listened, I learned, and I put myself out there. I was committed, consistent, and I was very coachable. I listened to what I was being told. Not only am I back 24/7 in my kids' lives, but I work 3 hours a day on this business, income earning activities. The rest of the time I can do whatever it is I choose to do. Because of this system that's done for you, it will be out there working for you, bringing you in the cash. And that's what we're trying to explain to you. Once you build that foundation, the system will do the work for you. Continually learning and earning all the time. Bringing in, I mean, today, by 9:30 a.m., I had already made $1,000. Are you doing that at your job? I never did. I grinded for 18 hours a day and still didn't make that much. And I sacrificed so much for somebody else's job, somebody else's dream. Now, people like me and all these other people are building our dreams. We're getting our time back with our families, all because of digital marketing. That's what this is. This is a movement to help people like me, like Michelle, like Daryl, Victoria, Celia, that have struggled for so many years to stop struggling. You don't have to anymore. There you go.
Love it. Share with them what you were able to do because your
Oh my
your
God.
daughter.
Yes. So I've got my last one at home. She's graduating this year. I booked and paid for in full a 2-week vacation to Italy for her. My sons and I are going to go on a 2-week road trip, all paid for. I mean, I've paid off my car note, $7,400. Boom, done. I mean, you guys, I just can't tell you the freedom this will give you. I can't. No debt, none, and money in the bank. I've never been able to say that.
Yes, that's what it's about right there, having money in the bank. And with that, you guys, I want to share something with you because we show you in this process how to make daily pay, right? You're going to learn step by step the skills. It's like paint by number, how to learn how to make 900 a day, which is 328,000 a year. But here's something else you're going to learn, and this is freedom for a family. You're going to learn how to create a reoccurring income stream. We're going to show you how, and what that means is that's an income that comes in month after month after month because of the work you did one time, right? And what that means is we're going to show you how to build your email list. Inside your email list, we're going to show you how you can promote other products, services, or programs. I now have 14 income streams, you guys. I'm now leaving a legacy for my family. I was able to go buy a hair salon because my daughter is a phenomenal hairstylist. I was able to fund her dream. Now she has her own salon. We have 4 employees now. It is literally I made 8,000 some profit my first month in that salon. That's after every single expense. I was able to put that 8,000 into investments for my daughter and my 2 grandchildren, because that is to fuel them. This is what I'm talking to you guys about. Not only are we going to first help you get out of debt, not only are we going to first get that financial pressure off of you, we are going to show you how to leave that legacy for your family. And that's what I love. And you will learn how to have multiple income streams. My goal inside the community is to show you how to have reoccurring income streams. I want you to make more money in a reoccurring income in December than you do reoccurring bills. I want you to walk into December knowing that all of your bills are taken care of. I wanted to create that in 2022. I now have $26,000 a month in reoccurring income streams. It's growing by 1,000 a week right now. That is income that comes in month after month. That's freedom. And as a parent, I want you to feel it. I've never been able to be so present with my children. I've never been able to have so much fun and so much joy and not have that financial pressure anymore. This is what we want for you, okay? So how do you get started? Well, let's talk about that, right? Because how do you get started? How do you take advantage of what is going on right here? Well, this is it. You get started with purchasing your Legacy Builder program. The moment you purchase, you guys, this is the steps that happen. The moment you purchase, you're going to get immediate access. You purchase your Legacy Builder program, it immediately takes you to pay your one-time $29 website fee. And then the moment you pay that, they'll set up a password for you and you get immediate access to the 4 income streams. You guys can have a fully automated business up and going this weekend. You can make money this weekend. This webinar that you are on, you can share with other people. What if they buy from you? What if you make $900 this weekend? Or 600 or 300 or even 100? Imagine if you could achieve that. So that's what happens the moment that you get started. Now you're also going to get these bonuses as well. You're going to get a crash course in Canva. It's more than a crash course. I'll tell you what, it's very detailed. I absolutely love what she's created inside of it. You're going to get exactly what I've done to make my first first million in 17 months by being a mom and not having the confidence and the courage when I started this. You're going to learn exactly what I did. You're going to get a 30-day market growth strategy plan that will show you how to build a following and build your income. You're going to get how to start your own online business using master resale rights. There's thousands of programs you can do this with. You're going to get 200 digital product ideas. You're going to get your mindset message marketing to your first million. And you're going to get how to build your invisible empire, your faceless marketing strategy that literally walks you through how to make 100K your first 12 months. You get all of that and the 4 income streams for only $900. and you get to make 100% profit. Think about this. If you sold just one of each of these a day, that's $1,900 worth of product that you would make. $1,900 into your bank account you would make. What would you do if you made $1,900 tomorrow? Now, maybe that is not in your budget or that's not in your goals and dreams. We have the digital mastery that's $600. With that, you get 3 income streams of 100, 300, and 600. We have the passive daily pay blueprint for $300 where you get 2 income streams, 100 and 300. And then we have our launch pad that you can get for 100. Now, what you're going to learn inside of this, you're going to learn launch to profit in 7 days. You're going to learn how to create a 900 daily pay income stream. Right? This is what you're going to learn. Then we're going to show you how to make reoccurring income streams. We're going to help you master that 2-hour workday so you have more time to do the things that you love. That automated system I shared with you at the beginning, it's pre-built and it's ready to go. All you got to do is connect your website that you pay $29 for. And all you got to do on the website is connect your payment gateways and connect it to your domain. And we literally walk you through step by step how to do that, okay? So what I want to do next, before we open up for questions, I want Christelle to come on. Christelle, I'm looking for you. I want you guys to hear her story as well. Okay, I just found, okay, you should be able to unmute, my friend.
Good evening. Hi, how are you? I'm Michelle. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. Good evening. In South African terms. Hi, my name is Christelle and I am a proud digital marketer. Michelle and the digital growth community has utterly changed my life. I am a single mommy. I've got a beautiful 19-year-old son and a 3-year-old little girl. And all I wanted was to be a mommy to my little girl. So in the last 4 years, I have literally lost everything from 2 businesses through COVID, through the bank repossessing my car. Then last year, I started working online because I knew that online was the solution. But unfortunately, what had happened is that at the end of August, I lost both my jobs. But take into consideration that I worked from 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night for, in South African terms, 18,000 Rand a month to survive, which is not a bad salary, but my hours was really, really rough. 4 o'clock in the morning, I started with my first job, ended 6 o'clock at night. I literally had nothing with my little 2-year-old that literally just wanted mommy, which like an old 2-year-old would. At the end of August, I lost both my jobs. It's the funniest thing. I think God heard my prayers where I said, do you know what, I just literally needed more time with my little girl, but I needed to also have an income to basically to survive. But then I was jobless. I didn't have an income for a period of literally 2 months. My mom purchased my groceries for me. That is how bad it had gone in my life because I couldn't find a job in my little town that I was in. A friend shared digital marketing with me. I was skeptical, like everyone was, because I didn't know what it was about, but I did my homework. And I prayed about this, and I got 4 confirmations that I'm on the right track. So when I got that, I was in 110%. I knew that this was what I was looking for. In my first month, I was not coachable. I did not apply what I learned because I was arrogant. I come from 28 years worth of sales experience. I've owned 3 businesses in my life, and I didn't apply what I was supposed to. But once I did, I had gone from in my first month not making an income to where in the last 5 months, I have now earned daily. Monday was my absolute best day ever. I had made $2,250 for the day, which is roughly about 42,000 Rand for Monday only. Today was $1,000, which is roughly about 18,500 Rand just for the day. March was my absolute record month so far, which is $21,000. This month was last month was $18,000. Combined, that's roughly about 750,000 Rand just for 2 months. I had no experience. And at the age of 46, I did a complete and utter career change where I have never done digital marketing. I had no experience, no following, no nothing. But that is just how powerful the training is that Michelle gives us. It's mindset training. 90% of it is mindset training, because if your mindset is correct, then you can achieve anything in life. And then the community is beautiful. Everyone is there to guide and help and support. And for the first time in my life, I feel like I belong and that I can make a difference and that I can give mommies hope. And that if I can do this as a single mom, to where the bank repossessed my car 3 years ago, to where last month I bought a car cash, then you can do this. You just need to be coachable and consistent and plug into every freaking training that there is. Like last night, we had Victoria Romain that shared about her success on TikTok and all her secrets. Apply it. I mean, it's given on a silver platter. You just literally need to apply it. So digital marketing is the utterly best decision I've taken in my life. But is this difficult? No. It's literally step by step. It's a blueprint. It's a program that tells you, do this, do this, do this, do this, and you'll have success. There's days where I sit and I think, what have I just done to achieve this? What have I just done to make this? In 5 months, 24 days, I had become a South African millionaire through digital marketing. And if Desiree can do this, and if Michelle can, and if Cecilia Jacobs can do this, and if I can do this, and if Mel can do this, we are now 4 South African millionaires, and Dee is very, very, very quick, very, very short on our heels. We are generating millionaires every single month in South African terms. So why not you? This is the most solid, legit, fantastic opportunity that you'll find in your life. And Michelle, again, I want to thank you for what you have done for my family and I. For the first time in 12 years, my children and I will be going on holiday this year. We've already booked our holiday for August, and I am ecstatic only because I said yes to digital marketing. Thank you.
I love that so much. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That is so good. This is what it's about. It's about those moments and memories with our children, that's for sure. So thank you so much for sharing. Now, real quick, you guys, before I open up for questions, Cecilia, I know there was someone else you wanted to share. Who was that, my friend?
I want to call Estelle Saunders because she's also doing miraculous things with the money that she's making online. Stally, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay, hi there, hi there. So I said to Cecilia, please can I share again? Because the last time you really caught me, I had just done literally work opening my husband's clubhouse, and I was covered in dust and I just looked terrible. So, and I was so tired. But I just wanted to say, guys, that I'm an older mom, okay? I don't have young children at home, but I have got 2 elder sons, 21 almost, and just one that's just turned 28. And I'm married to like the best guy in the world. If you ladies who are married think that you are married to the best, no, I am married to the best. But my husband travels a lot for work. And the day that I found this system, it was a Sunday morning. I was depressed. I was lonely because he was away, and I literally had 65 Rand in my account. And that's like really minimum if you consider it in dollars. And I decided, like, I'm quite a proactive person, and I decided, you know what, Estelle, this far and no further, you need to sort something out. You need to make a plan. And one of my biggest motivating factors was the fact that I wanted to be a support for my husband, because the reason why he works away from home so much is to bring in extra income. And so for me, the most important thing was to be able to be a support for my husband. So, and I also take care of his elderly and very frail mom who lives with us. She's 82 and she's incredibly frail. So, a long story short, I started on the original IPS $50 product. And I bought through Cecilia. And the moment I opened up that digital growth community, I went, what have I done? I need to be on the $600 product. And I very quickly upgraded. That is a story on its own. But Cecilia knows that I mean, I wanted the whole pie. I didn't just want to be able to earn $50. I wanted to be able to earn as much as possible. Fast forward 9 months. And last month, this is huge for me. as someone who was doing this as a side hustle. Now it is my main hustle, okay? But last month I made 87,000 Rand. I have never earned so much money in my life. And I want to tell you a very, very quick story. Hello, Amy. I want to tell you a very quick story, which is quite beautiful. So I have a friend of mine on this live tonight. Her name is Samantha, and she has a foundation that supports women and children in abusive situations. So we were brainstorming the other day, and we are actually going to collaborate and tell women about this who want to, who need the financial empowerment to make a change in their lives. That's kind of all I'm going to say about that, because I don't want anyone to get upset. And she purchased it was my first $900 sale the other day. And it was my friend who purchased it for this organization. And she literally, as she pressed go and paid, she looked at me and she went, "Have you just made 17,000 Rand?" And I went, "Yeah." And she was like, "Holy cow, I've been watching you for all these months and I can't believe that I just didn't cotton on." And so we've got such big plans. I'm going to end with this quickly, because I know that it's gone on for quite a long time. All I want to say to people is, those of you who want to start this, when you start, get your setup done as quickly as possible. Do not procrastinate. Do not take your time setting up, because you lose momentum. And you want to set up and get going while the fire is still hot. And fortunately, with Michelle's beautiful new Legacy Builder program, it's so streamlined, you can literally get it all done in one day. It's no longer, it's going to take 4 to 5 days in South Africa to do this. So it's wild. It's wild what this is doing. It's honestly the most insane thing I've ever known in my life. And what sets it apart, there are 3 things. We have 4 options to choose from, not only one, which makes it really applicable to most people. It's an interactive training, like Michelle said, and that community, honestly, when I'm having a down day, I literally just go into the community, and it's like I've got 15,500 people there who are my family and friends. So I am ecstatic. Thank you for having me on here. Michelle, thank you for all your support and everything. Amy, I love you. Tim, I love you. Sammy, I love you. Everybody who I know, I love you. And over and out.
Thank you so much for sharing. So what we're going to do now, you guys, is the people that, if you're a guest on here, we're going to, you can raise your hand. You can literally go to the reaction button and there's a hand raising, and you can raise your hand. You need to show your face though, because I will answer a question, but I want to be able to look at you in the eyes. And so we will answer any questions. If you are showing your face, I want to see you. And we're just going to answer questions. I do not have a lot of time, so I just need you guys to get to your question, okay? Because I want to try to get through as many people as you can. So if you have a question, please raise your hand. And this is for guests only. If you are already inside our community, just go to your community and get your questions answered. And I can promise you, you'll have several people get to your questions immediately. So you ready, Amy?
Yeah. Is it Cortani? Maybe? Thank you for showing your face there. There you go.
It's Courtney.
Courtney.
I get it all the time. No worries. Hey, 2 quick questions. So if the $900 one, I know a lot of people do that, and there's not a lot with the $900 one. Like, I'm not trying to create my own products or community or anything, but if I just purchase the $600 one, am I going to lose a lot of people because they want the $900 one? Because I know a lot of people said they're just selling the $900 one because it's higher ticket.
Well, it's not really as much as because it's higher ticket, is because it's what's in high demand. Because so Courtney, what you need to think of is when you make a business decision, you need to think of who is my customers and what are they looking for? It's not about you, right? That's where we get stuck on that emotion. And that's why we sell a lip gloss and get broke, because we can't make any money off of a lip gloss. And so when you think of the 900, maybe you don't ever want to create a product now, or maybe you don't want to be a community now, but what if you do later? But what if 1,000 other people do?
Okay.
I mean, you lose that, right? I mean, it's just our number one selling product. I think the digital mastery one is phenomenal as well, but I don't want you to make your decision off of what you want to sell. I want you to make your decision off of, what the world is looking for. And it's just really a one-stop shop, right? For $900, people can learn skills that they're spending thousands of out there in the world. Like there's one course out there right now that just teaches you just how to build a brand, and it's like $500.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a small percent of what you need to be successful, right? And so we literally teach all of that and teach multiple income streams. So you are able to just open up your, have a broader customer base, which means more money. Yeah.
Okay. And then one other question. Can you briefly explain the ads? I'm about to have a baby, so I'm probably gonna not be on TikTok as much. So I'm just are the ads just posting job postings, or how does
Yeah,
that?
I give you over 100 websites, actually over 200 now, and it's just free ad sites that you can go post. Free ads, yeah. I would spend 30 minutes a day copy, paste, and posting. I could get really good. I could get 100 ads posted in 30 minutes, and yeah, you don't talk on video, nothing. It was beautiful.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Baby, when's your due date?
July 4th.
How fun.
Yeah.
Well, have fun. Enjoy. Love it.
Thank you.
All right, Julius,
Yes, ma'am.
there you go.
Hello, everyone. I just want to give a quick shout out to Daryl Hannah. I've been following him the last few weeks, and he's the reason I'm here. I relate with his story, and I love his passion. I just wanted to give him a shout out real quick. But my question is, with starting, I know we have different levels, but let's say you're not able to start at the top tier, and you want to start somewhere mid, $300, $600 program. Is there I know y'all said it's a week to get started, but for someone who's trying to get to the $900 course as quick as possible, not necessarily a time label, but is there
I get what you're saying. Yeah. First of all, it isn't a week to get started at all. You literally can get started today, my friend, and you can have your business up and going today.
Okay.
So I just give you launch to profit in a week. I give you what to do every day to get your business in profit in a week, right? And then also that 30-day growth marketing strategy literally shows you what to do your first 30 days. So you can build your following, build your email list, and get your income going. So you could make money quickly. My best recommendation is let's say you got to start with the 300 passive daily pay blueprint. Get started with there. Your first goal should be in 1 week, get at least one customer, then your business is in profit, right? And then your goal over the other next 3 weeks is to at least get one customer or two customers, and then put some money in your pocket and use that other 300 to upgrade to the legacy, the digital mastery product, right? And then again, do the same process over, because now you're in profit mode. So you can literally upgrade to all the other products. You have 30 days from the next product to upgrade.
Okay. One last question. With the website, each time you upgrade, do you have to pay for the new website?
Yes, it's $29 because it's a different website. Because you'll have a passive daily pay blueprint website, you'll have a digital mastery website, and then a legacy. There's 3 different websites. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's all. Thank you.
Good questions.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we've got, oh goodness, Sharisna? Maybe? You guys kill me sometimes. I'm I know I'm gonna say this wrong. Okay, there you go, babe.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I just struggled unmuting myself.
Oh,
Sorry, I feel a bit shy now. I don't know why.
Okay.
So earlier on today, I was speaking to Cecilia, but there was one question, or I don't even know how many, that I forgot to ask. So when you have your your platform and things, how long did it take most of you guys to make an income, to understand what you're doing, and then being able to go forward with what you're doing that's actually working, to keep on making money? That was the one question.
Okay, and what do you mean?
I mean, like, let's say I buy my platform tomorrow and then I start my thing. Like, is it going to take like a few weeks and then I like make money? Or is it gonna take like maybe a few months? Or when I start and while I'm learning, I'll make money? Or do I have to
I
like,
get your question. So first of all, you know, it's kind of like a gym membership. If you go to a gym membership, you can't walk in the gym and be like, I want to get abs. How long is it going to take me? Right?
okay, that makes
They
sense.
they can't tell you, you know, because they know nothing about your body. They know nothing about, you know, your patterns, your consistency. And when you are your own boss in an online business, it's the same. I don't know when you're going to make money. Now, I know for me, it was day 3. But I also went in with a different mindset because I had to make it work. So some people, when they launch their business, they already got a job. So they already got that comfort of a job. And so they don't have the mindset like, this has got to work this week kind of thing. It's all about that sense of urgency. It's all about how coachable you are and your drive. But all I do know is no matter how long it takes, it works. Right? So it works. Like there's no way it can't work. The only way it doesn't work is if you quit. And I love that, right? Because let me ask you this question. What if you did make money this week? It would be awesome, right?
Yes.
But what if it took you 3 weeks, but then week 3 and week 4 and 5, you made 10K?
That'll even be better.
Exactly, right? And so it's not a question if it works. The only question is, are you willing to be coachable and are you willing to follow the proven process? Because if you are, you will absolutely love your results.
Okay, awesome. And then just my last question. So I know most of the time where I found Cecilia was obviously on TikTok, but my other question was, am I allowed to like I love making like posters and stuff on Canva. Am I allowed to like make a poster speaking about digital marketing or just like, I don't know, basic post or something and then post it somewhere on my social media or?
Absolutely. Yes. That's what you want to do. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. I
Yeah,
really
good
appreciate it.
questions. Yeah, absolutely.
All
Thank
right.
you.
We've got Stacy. Have you unmute there, Stacy?
Hello, hello, hello. So nice to meet you guys. I am so beyond excited. As I was listening to the testimonies, Amy, your testimony, phenomenal. I'm a single mom. My daughter's now 25. But I went through that journey that you talked about, and it is so hard. And I worked for a job that I was a supervisor, salaried. I made less than my employees.
I know.
Ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah, and so I am so excited about this because I had an aneurysm in 2020, and before that I was caretaking for people, so I went through my savings. So now when I had my medical situation, I didn't have the money. So I've been 2 years by the grace of God making it. And Michelle, that's why I was saying to you, I was like, glory to God when I saw this presentation, because I have to have money like yesterday to recoup from the savings that I went through. Plus, I couldn't work for a whole year because I had to have 3 brain surgeries that year. And so I'm so grateful to God. Like now I have hair again. I had to shave all of my hair off. And God has just been blessing me tremendously. This is a part of that blessing plan. This is a part of that plan. And so I am going to find a way to borrow the $900 so I can get in this and then pay somebody back double for their investment in me. So I just wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you, because I know that this is it. So thank you. And I was in Kansas City when it happened. So there's a news article about that. They listed it a miracle walking. So when you said, Michelle, you were in Kansas, I was like, oh, what part of Kansas? That was my old stomping ground during that time. So glory to God.
I truly believe that we are all meant to be or do things. We're put in a place for a reason.
Yes.
I knew a year ago I was supposed to meet Michelle. Like I feel that. I believe that. I truly do. I do.
Yeah.
You're
Absolutely.
You're going to do great.
I can't wait. And so the gentleman who asked the questions, he asked all of the questions that I had. So I was like, phenomenal. So thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see you inside our community. Yes.
All right. We've got, is it Terry? There we go.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I am very excited. I've been following Michelle on all her YouTube posts for the last 3 days since I have discovered about the legacy program. I like every day, like probably 4 or 5 videos of Michelle, and even TikTok. I haven't actually tried TikTok in the past, like ever since, but because of Michelle, I have ventured yesterday checking what's in TikTok with Michelle. So I'm very happy to find this community. Now, I'm very excited to join as well, but what I am just curious is that if ever the person that I got the first-hand information about this community is not as active as the rest of the community that are present here, would other members of the community be a mentor of me who is a newbie to the program? Can I just reach out to anyone in the community if the person that has like invited me here is not as active as the rest of you here?
Yeah, I mean, once you get inside the community, I mean, you get live mentoring, right? And then like I put you in breakout rooms, so you'll get to know and grow with other people. So
Okay, awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And last question is that there are 4 products, right?
yes. Uh-huh.
Within the program.
Mhm.
Now, if I purchase the legacy program, which is the 900, would I
Mhm.
get one payment for a website, or there will be 4 payments for each program for the
One.
website?
You'll get one. Yeah, because you'll buy the legacy builder program, so you'll